Hi and welcome to A World of Words. I'm Vanessa and today I'm doing a thrift store book haul. So as the title of this video suggests, I recently went to a couple different thrift stores in my area and I found some books. So I'm going to share them with you today. It's a kind of random little collection, as always happens from the thrift store, but I'm really excited about them. First one isn't actually a novel, it is a notebook. And this was a new thrift store that I think has been in my area for a few months, but I hadn't been to it before. And it had notebooks, which I've never seen at the thrift store before. And so this is one of those that's like a fake leather, it's weird and soft. It's actually a travel journal. And so it has fun little quotes about traveling, and it has little sections like write your favorite 3 things you saw today and stuff like that. So this is really cute. I don't really travel that much because I don't have the money to, but I could just use this as a regular journal and write down like my favorite things from the area around me, or I could save it for if I go on a trip. So either way, this was adorable, completely blank, too good to pass up because it was only $1. So, and it even has a cute little bookmark too. Next, I was super excited to find ow. I found Throne of Fire, which is the sequel to the Red Pyramid, what's it called? Kane Chronicles books. I've only read the Red Pyramid because I think I hauled that in another thrift store haul, and that's the first one in the series. I hadn't gotten around to the second one in the series yet because last year I was reading all of the Percy Jackson books, all the Heroes of Olympus books, Trials of Apollo books, and I finished off the Magnus Chase series. So I didn't get around to the second Kane Chronicles, but I'm really glad that I hadn't because now I have it and I own it, and so I can read it and then keep it, which is always really fun. Oh, if you don't know, this is his series about Egyptian gods. So if you haven't read it, the first one was really good, so I'm excited to continue with it. And this one doesn't get much love, but I really like the characters, so. Next I found The Son of Neptune and The House of Hades from the Heroes of Olympus series. They also had 2 copies of The Lost Hero, which is kind of sad because I guess nobody wants The Lost Hero. But I already had that from a different thrift store, so I feel kind of bad for that book. Yeah, also I don't know what kind of crazy person is giving away all these Rick Riordan books, but now I have them. And this is the 2nd book in the Heroes of Olympus, and this is the 4th book in the Heroes of Olympus. So now all I need is book 3, Mark of Athena, and book 5, the Battle of Olympus, and I'll have all of the Heroes of Olympus. So I'm really hoping to find those, hopefully also in hardback, because that would be amazing, and really excited. I have read these and I really liked them, so I just wanted to have them because they're awesome. Next is another book series that I have read, and that is the Chronicles of Narnia. This is the complete collection. These books at that thrift store were all $2, which I thought wasn't bad for one, the perfect looking hardbacks, and this one, which is all 7 books. I have also actually read the Chronicles of Narnia, but they are in a box set that is technically my mom's, so I wanted to have them that are mine, and I haven't reread them in a while. I kind of want to reread them. Also, our box set is missing, so we don't know where it went. In any case, I thought it'd be cool to have all of them. Next, I have The Queen of Babble by Meg Cabot. I read this years ago when I was going through all of the Meg Cabot books that they had at my library where I used to live, and this is one of her adult series, and I remember enjoying it. I don't really remember anything that happened in it or even any of the characters. So when I saw this, I was like, well, now I can have it and then read it again and it'll be brand new. I actually found, I think, the 3rd book in the series at this same thrift store a while ago, and so now I have the first one. And then I also have another Meg Cabot book. I have Size 14 is Not Fat Either. This is the sequel to Size 12 is Not Fat, another of Meg Cabot's adult series that I read a while ago. I don't think I ever finished the series. I don't really remember anything about it because I only read it once. Her teen books, which I own like all of her teen books up on the top of my shelf there. I have reread those multiple times, but her adult books that I got out of the library, I only ever read once, so I don't really remember them very well. So now I can reread them and experience the joy basically for the first time. This next one I was very surprised to find, and that is Genuine Fraud by E. Lockhart. This is a pretty new release, isn't it? Didn't it just come out a couple months ago? I feel like I just heard it talked about in a bunch of different book hauls. I think I've heard good things about it, but I did like We Were Liars by E. Lockhart, so when I saw this at the thrift store, I was like, yes. It looks like it's in perfect condition, so either somebody read it once and didn't like it, or they just didn't even read it. I'm not sure if I've actually heard good reviews or if it's one of those things where people just say they're excited to read it, and then I'm like, oh, it must be good because everyone's excited to read it, but no one's actually read it. My last discovery was a discovery of witches. See what I did there? I discovered a discovery of witches. This is, I think, an adult fantasy paranormal type book. I saw it, I think it was Sasha from A Book Utopia's video where she compared it to The Diviners, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was compared to The Diviners or some other book that I liked. So I was like, that sounds cool, and I actually did put it on my to-reads list on Goodreads because I thought it sounded interesting and mysterious. And then I saw it at the thrift store, so I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess I have it now. So all I really know is that this is, like I said, paranormal, about some woman who goes to a library in Oxford and finds some magical book, and it kind of gets her involved in this magical world, and I'm sure there's some sort of danger, action, adventure involved. So, sounds pretty cool. That is it. That is all the books that I found. I was super excited to find them, and they all sound really interesting to me. Hopefully they sound interesting to you as well. If there's anyone that you are particularly interested in seeing a review on, aside from the Percy Jackson Heroes of Olympus books, because I just read them and I didn't do a review, so I don't think I'll be reviewing those. But if any of the ones that I haven't read or said I was going to reread you want to see a review on, please comment so in the comments below, and I will do that if I know people are interested. Or if you've read any of these books and you like them, please let me know in the comments below. Talking to you in the comments always makes my day. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I upload new videos every Monday, plus the occasional surprise video, so please subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. Hit the little bell notification icon if you want to be notified every time I upload. And as always, thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day. Bye!